Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I don't know if you guys remember I posted a picture earlier today of my brews soaking and the fish just came out of the fridge. If that wasn't a dead giveaway, tonight for supper, we're having fish and brews. Like I was bragging in the last few videos, my dad came and he brought me some fish and some duck and some all kinds of good stuff. But I'm really excited for the fish because we eat it every Friday, and well, it's really good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys what I got started. I didn't start the video sooner because I got kind of preoccupied with the fish. And I'm just going to show you. This is clean hands, by the way. I'm after cutting these in half and deskinning them. See, there's no skin on my fish. This is fresh Labrador. Well, not fresh. No, that's a lie for me. This came from our waters up here in Labrador. My dad caught them. And it's a nice sized fish. They're actually kind of thick. They're really big. I had to cut these in half. But anyways, I got that in here in my water in my pot, and I'm making fisherman's brews. There is a difference between fisherman's brews and fish and brews. They're two different things, and the biggest difference of them all is the potato. Okay, or from what I was told. So, and the reason for that is that potato goes in fisherman's brews, but it doesn't go in fisherman. I messed that up. Potatoes goes in fisherman's brews, but it does not go in fish and brews. It's all in the name. It's fish and brews. Okay? Fisherman's has the added potato. I like them both. I was raised with fish and brews. We've never had potato in our brews. It wasn't until I moved away and somebody else done it that I actually, and to be honest, we didn't have fish very often when I was growing up. The reason for that is that there are people in my family with fish allergies, so we couldn't cook it, and it's airborne. It's a lot like shellfish. I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied, so a lot of times I can't talk, even on a good day. But anyways, that's the difference between the two. And I'm also going to show you right here, it just started frying in my cast iron frying pan, is the salt pork and onions. Okay? Now 10-second rule. And as you can see here, there's no oil in this pan. The fat is going to render out, okay? And it's going to be lots and lots of oil. I don't know what I was doing there in it. But I like pepper, as we all know. So I douses it in lots of pepper. If you don't like pepper, don't add it. I also have people in my family that are allergic to pepper, and we can't have pepper. Yes, I'm used to cooking for people with food aversions. It's fine. Everything is fine. But anyways, continuing on. One of my favorite things about this meal is that it's a quick one-pot deal. Okay? So I got my fish in. It's going to start boiling. I believe this has a little bit of salt in the fish. So what I'm going to do now is add my potato in. Okay? And the reason for that is it doesn't take long for fish to cook. It really doesn't. And about the time my potatoes are cooked will be the time that the potatoes are... Wait, by the time the potatoes are cooked will be the time that the fish is cooked. And as for the brews, I've started doing this because I love fish and brews, boys. But I don't normally like how the brews. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, and sorry if I'm all over the place today. I know this I might be, and I still don't know how to edit, so you guys are still getting the wrong cut stuff from me. So, anyways, as I was saying with the brews, this here, once it goes in the water, it's bread, so it's going to soak apart, right? So that's what this is doing here in the water now. And if I take one of these up, you will see that it comes right apart and it's nice and spongy. I'm going to strain this in right here in my strainer, okay? Or colander, whatever. I call this a strainer. You tell me what you call it. And I'm just going to leave it here and let that water that was in it drain a bit. And once my pot with the fish and potatoes starts boiling, I'm going to show you how I cook this so that it doesn't all soak apart on me and go in. Like, I know I could just throw everything in here, but this just, it takes out the extra step, okay? So I'll be back in a few minutes and I'll show you how I'm going to put this in the pot so that it can steam down. Okay guys, so this is now steaming and doing very well. And you seen what I just done for you guys is like a second ago, for me is like 20 minutes. But anyways, I take my cauldron or my strainer and I very, very gently put it in on top of my pot. Okay, and I gotta say gently, I'm gonna have to get a bigger pot. Sugar. Give me 1 second, please. Ooh. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get a bigger pot. And in doing so, I wasted something on my burner. We're fine. But anyways, what I do, once that starts steaming, instead of submerging the hard bread down in the water, because it takes a really long time, I leave it in the cauldron. And I just put it on top of my burner and I cover it. Like so. Okay, and I'm gonna show you guys. It's looking a bit like this. And anyways, I'm just gonna, and if I want to check on the fish, is right here. And that's it. I'm going to wait for this to cook, and while I'm waiting for it to cook, I'm just going to keep an eye on my salt pork and onions. No man left behind. And wait for my onions to cook and my pork to the way that we like them. And that's it. I'll be back in a minute, and I will show you guys how to put this all together, so that way all you got to do is put it on your plate and enjoy it. I'll be back in a moment. Okay guys, so you'll see here that the brewis is nicely steamed and ready to go. Give me 1 second. Now we take our fish and brewis, sorry. I thought I had the other strainer down there. I did not. Yes, 2 strainers. It's because I'm picky. And I'm just going to pour the fish. Yes, the fish will come apart because I took the skin off. That's okay. I wanted it to do that. The reason why is because of this next step. Whew. She's steamy. Now, I'm just going to make sure it gets all the goodness, because no man left behind. And I'm going to take my small pot that I had earlier. It's still good. And, oh, it's okay. Dump it in there. Take this. You dump it all together. You didn't see that. Okay, she's all dumped together, and now I'll mix it in. You can't see. My fish has already been deboned, and the brewis is cooked nicely. There's enough potatoes in here. The salt pork and onions that I have cooked, people will now throw it in here with that. I'm not doing that because I find people like different things and they like different amounts of the salt pork pork and onions. People also have drawn butter with this. I cannot make drawn butter. Maybe one day I'll attempt it for you guys, but the last time I burned it. So, don't ask me how. I don't know. But anyways, everything here is done. I'm going to get ready and serve this to my family because I know you guys could hear the racket behind me. But anyways, that's it. Lots of fish, lots of potatoes, and lots of brews. This is Nauns Fisherman's Brews. Anyways, thanks guys. Have a great day, and go on my YouTube, like, share, subscribe, do all the fun things. Okay, have a great day. Bye.